Park and the Nevada City Little League Complex here in Nevada City, California. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 10 years of local sports television, is proud to present the 2007 District 11 Area 2 Major Division All-Star Tournament. Tonight in the quarterfinals of the consolidation bracket for your All-Stars from Grass Valley take on the All-Stars from Nevada City. Both teams have one loss, and only one team will advance to the semifinals tomorrow, and the other team will go home. All the action is coming up right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. One team is advanced to the championship game, and now the Penn Valley All-Stars will just have to wait and see who they will play as we turn our attention to the quarterfinals of the consolidated bracket in the battle of the cities between Grass Valley and Nevada City. Good evening, Little League baseball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. I'm Marty Mortensen, joined tonight by Paul Brown. Our director today is Gil Dominguez, and of course, the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team is here as we continue to wrap up our coverage of this Little League baseball. And Paul, both of these teams are on the bubble fighting to move on.
On the bubble is right, Marty. Grass Valley was flat outplayed by Sierra Foothills back in game number 4 by a score of 10-1, but then outlasted Bear River in game 5 to send them home and to advance play to Nevada City here tonight.
And as for the home team, Nevada City, they opened up the tournament with a close loss to Penn Valley, 7-6 in game number 3. And then they took it out on Newcastle as they unleashed a powerful hitting barrage and won by a score of 12-2.
That's so true. And both teams have one loss. And in this double elimination tournament, you have to play for today because the loser's bracket, one more loss, and you're eliminated, and neither team wants that.
And waiting for the winner of this game is the All-Stars from Sierra Foothills, who lost earlier tonight and now fall to the loser's bracket for the second semifinal game, which will be played tomorrow night. So you can bet, Paul.
Yep, Marty, you can bet and see some great playing and some great coaching moves as both teams try to extend their season at least one more game and get into the second semifinal.
And so there is plenty of action left here in the 2007 All-Stars, but before we do, we'll come back with the player introductions as they're introduced on the field now along with the umpires, but we'll rise now for our national anthem, and we'll be right back with the first pitch of this semifinal ball game.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
There's the microphone right there. I couldn't see it. All right, nice job by the young man. Unfortunately, we didn't catch his name, but he did an excellent job. Baritone National Anthem. At home plate now is Harry Brown will be the home plate umpire. Joe Zorio will be at third base, and Ron Cooley will be over at first base. All right, we'd like to tell you this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Construction has years of experience in the local construction industry and can tackle any size project from paving downtown Grass Valley to cutting a driveway for your home. Jeff Hanson and his crews are always ready to assist you from beginning to end. Hanson Brothers Construction, HBE Rentals, and Hanson Brothers Colfax are proud to be a part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
And by Hastings Development, Inc. Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon are proud of the work that they've completed in our community, including the Highlands Project, Iron Horse, as well as Homes for Habitat for Humanity. They're also members of the Calvary Bible Church and assist them in many other worthwhile community projects that they're involved in. They're part of the Bear River Little League Baseball and now sponsors sports television in the foothills. That's Hastings Development, Inc., the company you seek to bring your project in on time where quality is built in.
And by the Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey Wood Corporation has been serving the professional contractors since 1990. Mark and Kevin Casey, along with Brent Frazier, have established a reputation for doing whatever it takes to keep your job on track, providing you the materials to keep your men working. They offer construction-grade lumber products for framing and siding, along with custom doors and windows. They are also proud to be a part of our community and support local sports television.
And by Nevada Joint Union High School District. You do have a choice when considering a high school in Nevada County. The Nevada Union Adult School allows you to finish your high school diploma and prepares you for the 5 GED tests. Sierra College courses are offered on-site as well, as are ESL classes, distance learning, and drop-in year-round enrollment. A formal cap and gown graduation ceremony celebrates your accomplishments. Our district continues to work hard to make sure they have a school that will fit your students' needs perfectly, serving your community with higher education.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us on our Foothill network of stations. And be sure to be here next time as our coverage of the District 11 Area 2 All-Star Playoffs continue live from Pioneer Park in Nevada City. We'll see the consolation bracket semifinal game between the Sierra Foothills All Stars and the winner of this game here tonight. One team will move on to the finals and one team will be eliminated on the road to the Little League World Series right here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
Well, Marty, it looks like we're in for a good game tonight. It sure is a nice evening for it, that's for sure.
Yeah, beautiful setting now in this second game of this doubleheader. The sun has completely set in the west, and no sun shining on the field, so we won't have any problems with the outfielders losing the ball in the sun.
And you know, if you've never been to Nevada City, and I mean, you can just see this field, this picturesque field, the pines in the background. It really is a lovely setting to play and watch a baseball game.
Yeah, I don't think the pictures do it justice when unless you're here and looking at it for real right here in this beautiful park. It's a nice setting amongst the trees, and fans have come out tonight, and it's going to be an exciting ball game between these two local cities, Nevada City and Grass Valley. There's a throw down to second base by. Now I got to figure out.
That is, I believe on the field is the Grass Valley team, is it not?
They both got the same color uniforms. I'm thrown off track here. Okay, Nevada City is on the field at this point. All right, and that's Brandon Callahan on doing the catching duties, and on the mound is Charlie Stevens. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. Fastball.
You know, I was watching Charlie warm up out there. I think he throws real hard. He looks like he's about 5'6". Pretty husky kid, but maybe just a tad bit wild. We'll see as it progresses.
So in the batter's box for Grass Valley is Daniel Hewitt. There's a ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. I looked out there on the field, both teams with the same.
Grass Valley has the white sleeves.
Yeah, I have to make a little note of that because it's.
They did it just to confuse us old guys, Marty.
Yeah, right. No kidding. There's a strike called. Got the outside part of the plate, so Hewitt stands back in there. Stevens throws hard. There's a fastball. Swung on a miss by Hewitt.
He just rears back and throws his whole body into it, doesn't he?
Yeah, let's set that defense. McCarthy's over at first base. White at second. Rob Wood at short.
I think that's Bert Heinzelman.
There's a ball hit to the shortstop. Wood comes up with the long throw to first base. They don't get him. Good call over there by first base umpire Ron Cooley.
You know, Wood kind of flipped the ball up. Did you see that, Marty? He got a little showmanship there. He got the ball and he flipped it out of his mitt and caught it with his throwing hand. And that little extra time cost him the out because the runner beat it out.
So that'll bring up Davidson. Zane Davidson will step in. That'll be an infield single. Strike called. So Heinzelman at third base. And Fabilla out in the left. And in center is Charveau. And out in right is Bo Huff. That's the defense for Nevada City.
I wonder if right fielder Bo Huff is a football player. That sure is a football name.
He probably will be in the years ahead. Runner on first base is Hewitt. There's a ball low in the dirt. Good stop in there by O'Callahan. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup and the pitch by Stevens. Look out, that hit him right in the hip. So moving on down to second base is Hewitt. Hit by the pitch is Davidson.
He looks like he's shaking it off.
That'll bring up John Wiles, I believe, number 75.
He's
rubbing it.
He's rubbing it. Yeah, look at him. He throws it hard, and
That's
this is
a fastball.
He just rips at him and catches him right there on the cheek.
He'll have a little black and blue mark there.
That's a fact.
So nobody out here in the top half of the first inning for Grass Valley. It's like they're going to put a bunt on, and the ball gets by. They got to play it third. There's a throw, and he's safe. Threw it to the outside part of the bag. Good coverage by the shortstop. Wood came over.
That was close. I thought maybe they had him there at the.
If the throw would have been to the inside of the bag, they would have had him. So that'll be a pass ball. Runners at now at second and third. So now John can wail away. He kind of a halfway check swing. Here's a replay.
Here's a replay on that. And see, he threw it on the outside of the plate, but look, he easily made it. From this vantage point, it looked like he may have been closer than that, but you're right. The throw being on the outside of the plate, he didn't really have a chance.
So no balls, 2 strikes. Kind of give him a little change up, fouls out of play. Third base umpire Joe Zorio was right on top of that one.
Two strikes on Wales.
There's a ball that could score a run. Nope, they're not going to come in. Backstop is not that far away from home plate. So that ball was low in the dirt. Gets away from catcher O'Callahan, but he was able to track it down before any damage was done. So the runners stay at second and third. Still nobody out.
Charlie Stevens needs to charge home when he sees those balls get away. He was still standing on the bag. I'm not sure he would have made it in time if the third base runner had made a move.
3-2 on the count. No, now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. There it is. I had it right, and my young friend operating the scoreboard told me some wrong information, but that's okay. Here's the pitch. Little number. It's going to go foul, and good hustle over there by Brandon O'Callahan. He able to track that ball down forward, got back into fair territory, so the count remains at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still nobody out, no runs in yet, but Grass Valley with a big chance to open up some scoring.
Yeah, a little infield fly or a little pop-up would do them well, or a strikeout for that matter.
Come on, John.
So here is the pitch. Oh, there's a... Oh,
just
Rob
off.
Wood couldn't make the play on it. Run comes in to score. That'll go as a base hit.
You know, that right off the end of the bat. You could hear the kind of a thunk sound off the bat, right off the end of the bat. And
that was about 6 inches of being a double play because both runners were running. It could have been a triple play.
It could have been.
Because Rob Wood came over, made a fantastic dive for it, but just off of his glove, rolled out into short left field. 1 run came in to score. Davidson moves on down to third. And that'll bring up Kyle Selleck, the pitcher. He's got a chance to really help his cause right here, and he does. Base hit right up the middle, and that'll bring in a run. So who said pitchers can't hit?
Not me.
And
that was a nice solid base hit right back up the middle.
So right now we've got a 2-0 ball game.
No, they're going crazy over there.
Still no outs.
8. We're making runs without even playing. I know, huh? Isn't that good?
Just misses inside. 2 runs are in so far in the inning.
I think I got a replay. Oh, here's the base hit right up the middle.
Okay,
no chance to be fielded by the pitcher or the second baseman. Scores a run easily.
There's
that's
a pitch high. They got to play at third,
they got him.
And he's safe.
Spoke too soon there, Marty. He was halfway there when the ball was released, but third baseman took the throw a little high.
They don't have 14.
So once again, we've got runners on second and third. No outs. Another ball back to the screen. They're going to score.
Another run's going to come in and score, and it gets by the pitcher and coming in again. They're going to get another run in. Look at this.
They just cleared the bases on a pass ball.
Coming in to score was Weilis and Selleck.
Here comes the replay. So we got men on second and third. And this is the play at third base that we saw a bit earlier. He missed the tag there. So he gets the third base, advancing both runners.
Yeah. Can't have more runs than there are batters.
There's a strike called.
Still no outs.
So 4 runs right off the bat here was still with nobody out. There's a little number hit down to the third baseman, Heinzelman. He throws over to first base, and it's Wild backing up the play. And he hesitated a little bit, but getting in on the throwing error all the way over to second base.
Single and an error.
So nothing's going right here for Nevada City to start this game
We'll
off.
see how defense does, though.
So that'll bring up
It's just begun.
Kyle Eistenson.
Who's this, Kyle?
So Stevens has got to bear down right now. Can't afford to give up any more runs. There's a ball outside. He looks a little dejected out there, as not getting much support out of his defense.
Team. Yep. And you know the coach for Grass Valley, I believe, had the steal on from second to third base, and they probably have no confidence now in and the ability for them to throw out a runner.
There's a strike called.
Yep.
Evens the count out at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching, yeah.
Runner at second looking at a sign.
Whoa.
Nice.
Big swing and a miss. Van Eysteson. He's got that split grip on his bat. Doesn't have the hands together. Able to turn it a little bit faster. He does. Swung on. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Gabe Harris, second baseman.
That's got to be a big out for Charlie Stevens. Finally got one. After 4 runs, I think we've got to replay the strikeout. He just brings the heat right down the middle.
I don't know either of these.
Bang.
I don't know.
Nice cut.
Yeah, I'd say.
So Gabe Harris steps in. And he fouls one back to the dugout on the first base side. Goes as 1 strike. Outfield playing medium deep. Shaded over towards left center. Strike, caught the corner.
Now he's starting to get a groove.
That ball is high. 1 ball, 2 strike to count. We're in the top half of the first inning, and Grass Valley on top by a score of 4-0. With a runner in second, on second base in scoring position. There's a ball low in the dirt. Good hustle in there by Callahan as he saves that one, keeping the runner from advancing. 2-2 the count.
There's timeout now. The Nevada City coach is out to talk to the umpire. Who knows about what?
Harry Brown, home plate umpire, gets his answer. And
probably dinner reservations or something.
Although umpires have already eaten. I saw him earlier. There's that. Brings the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I was told they were talking to him about getting line, who's going to be covering what bases. They were snacking down on this great food that's out here. If you come out here to watch the ball game, you might as well head to the snack shop because they've got some great vittles over there.
Get some good eats.
He went fishing for that high fastball and second strikeout.
What a walk in.
Jordan Graham will be the batter. 8th batter to come to the plate in this inning.
And you know, Charlie now is just kind of, you can see he's a lot more relaxed. I mean, they got 4 runs, and so he's just kind of raring back there. He looked a little tight in the beginning.
So Jordan Graham steps in, got 2 outs, runner in scoring position at second base.
That's cool.
Swung on and missed. Throwing with a little bit more confidence now, Charlie Stevens.
Yep. He's not thinking about it so much. You can see it. He's just throwing the ball.
Maybe 2.
Ooh, swung on and off the umpire's chest protector. That ought to smart a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. Harry Brown shakes it off.
Daddy,
Time called back in.
you know who is born on second base?
There's a ball hit out into left field. Coming in for it, and he makes the catch off the turf. Is the left fielder.
That was a nice catch.
That was an example
Brandon
of
Fabilla.
Fabilla. made a easy play
look hard.
look hard.
That was beautiful.
I think he lost it at first, maybe from the background of the
Just slid
trees,
in on his knees.
but made a good recovery.
Started to go back, and then
It's like a soccer victory thing to slide on your knees.
just kind of, whoops, that ball wasn't hit as hard as it looked.
Here it is.
Take a
Kinda-
look at it. It
Kind of
was
snow coned it there at the end.
yeah, it was a big swing.
Oh, and you see he's got a little spinner ball.
He's gonna-
And
Yeah,
he
Maddie.
goes out, and then let's see if we get it when he comes in. Up there he comes in and just gets it right there at the knees.
It
Good for him.
slides in. So for Grass Valley, came up with 4 runs on 3 hits. 1 runner left on base. After a half inning to play, Grass Valley on top by a score of 4-0. We'd like to remind you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by SIP Building Systems. Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon are proud to introduce Premier's SIP building panels for your home construction. Premier SIP panels are the most energy efficient in the country with a high efficiency rating that saves you 58% of your heating and cooling costs. Premier SIP panels help you retain the heat in the winter and keep out the heat during the summer. Ask for them by name at SIP Building Systems, where they're saving energy for tomorrow.
And by Top This Truck and Auto Accessories. It's time to fix up your ride with the help from Chuck Cavros and the guys at Top This. Chuck knows your truck looks better when it's personalized with Top This has in the store displays featuring thousands of parts. And to be sure to check out some of the new size boxes on the new Commander 2. Chuck's outfitted our rig with the latest inside box designs. So fix up your ride and get the service you want with Top This Truck and Auto Accessories, your truck's favorite store.
Grass Valley Glass. There's no need to let the summer heat drive up your cooling costs from when Grass Valley Glass offers a complete line of energy efficient windows from Milgard, and they can install them for you before the summer weather really turns hot. Sean and Marty, an NU football alumnus, Curtis Sawin specialize in custom installation, and these new window products prevent fading of your carpets, drapes, and furniture, and they carry a lifetime warranty, so you can with confidence at Grass Valley Glass.
And by Statewide Homes. Every family deserves a home of their own in Nevada County. And Statewide Homes is leading the way for quality, affordable homes. As the exclusive dealer of Fleetwood Homes, the leader in modular designs in Nevada County, they are manufactured home specialists. Their office is in Grass Valley on Sutton Way, just up the hill from Long's Drugs. And you'll find Scott and Sherry Murray, along with Jerry and Pat Hanaway, to guide you throughout the entire home buying process and make it easy for you to reach their dreams at Statewide Homes.
Oh, a big curveball. Well, and I think the word I was looking for was you can buy with confidence at Grass Valley Glass. A little typo, but that's okay. Caught me off guard, and we like to. Oh, there's a smash right by the shortstop, Eistenson.
Oh, it's going to go to the
went
wall.
all the way to the fence, going into second base and sliding in there. That is Bert Heinzelman. He gets a double, as that ball was hit hard and rolled all the way to the fence.
And I'll tell you, there was a play on second base. Heinzelman could have been thrown out. We'll see a replay on that. It's a hard hit ball. Watch this. Bang! He nails it so hard the shortstop doesn't have a play on it, but then it's bobbled by both players. And the throw is just late.
Nice hook slide in there by Heinzelman. He's on his second base with no outs, and that'll bring up Brandon Fabilla going on down to third base with good hustle. On that wild pitch is Heinzelman.
So Nevada City says, take that. And just like that, they have a man on third base with no outs.
Infield is in and tried to cut a run. Well, there's a
base hit.
curveball. That'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score is Heinzelman. Going into second base with a hustle is Fabilla. And right away, well, that slow curveball that Kyle Selleck is throwing up there, it looks like about the size of a beach ball with these guys just teeing off on that. Two of them in a row.
Did you see that? I mean, that curve hung.
Yeah, boy, did it ever. And Rob Wood now will step up to the plate with a swings at a fastball for strike one. Scores 4-1 now for Nevada City comes up with 1 run. On at second base, adjusting his shoe is Fabilla.
He probably got a little bit of dirt in the shoe when he slid in there.
That was a nice slide that he put on there. Rob Wood steps in. First pitch was a strike. We saw Rob in the TOC, and he's got a good bat. They got to play at third, but they don't take it. They throw to first base, get the sure out. So Wood advances the runner over to third base. That'll go as a 6-3 put out as Eistenson makes that play, fires over to, I think it's Wiles over there.
It's Wiles, I believe it's Wiles. You see that play that Wiles made after he made the put out? The runner faked going home. Oh, there's a base hit up the middle.
There, that'll score the run. That'll bring in the second run of the ball game as a base hit by Bo Huff.
Wow,
that'll bring up Brandon O'Callahan as they're teeing off here on Selleck here in the first inning. First game we saw was a defensive battle between two teams. This one here is turning into a slugfest. Ooh, good curveball. Got him looking at that one. Strike called. O'Callahan steps in.
Yeah, Selleck may be better off to throw his straight stuff because I think they got his number on this curveball.
Well, not that time.
There's a good one.
Throw down to first base. Oh, good stop in there by Wild.
Yep, Icarius is he's a throwing catcher. I was watching him make throws during warm-ups. He was hitting that bag at second base right on the number, so he's got a good arm.
Strike called.
Yeah.
That ball was supposed to curve, but it didn't, and it crossed up the catcher, Icarius, so that'll be a strike. Runner remains at first base. Alex Charveau is up now.
I'm recording. Okay.
Swung on, fouled back into the screen on that high curveball.
What I was mentioning earlier, John Willis, after the throw was made to first base, the runner at third was heading home. And instead of throwing the ball to the third baseman, he ran right at the third baseman with the ball in his hand, which stopped him and made him go back to third. It was a very good play.
Oh, good curveball. Broke that one off.
Nice.
Charveau was stymied on that. He didn't know what to do with that one. There's a good shot of Selleck. Curveball got him again. That'll end the inning. But Nevada City comes up with 2 runs
Good pitching just then.
on 3 hits. No errors. One runner left on base. After 1 complete, there's your score, 4-2.
Like you said, Marty, I
in
think
favor of Grass Valley.
we're going to see a slugfest here. These kids are gonna hit and they're gonna run, and I think we're gonna see a lot of runs scored this time. The last game, like you said, we saw more of a defensive battle and a good pitching duel, and maybe now we're going to see some hitting.
Well, it looks like whatever's happening so far in his first inning, unless these pitchers can come up with some sort of formula, it could be a hitter slugfest tonight. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us here tonight as we're seeing some exciting Little League action on these teams on the way to the Little League World Series if they can continue to win.
Yep. And you know, Marty, we were talking earlier, these are the kids that we're going to see play high school ball all the way up. They're all stars. They're the select number from the teams in the league. And generally we see better pitchers and better fielding overall.
And so far we've seen some better hitting as they've come up with some hard smashes out to the outfield. And we saw a couple of home runs in that first game we did. So all in all, this could be a slugger's paradise here tonight. Yeah, 4-2. We're going into the top half of the second inning, and the Grass Valley squad sent 8 hitters to the up to bat in that first inning. And the first 4 batters up ended up scoring before an out was even made. So let's see what happens here, as leading off for Grass Valley is going to be Morgan Monagold. Can't read my own writing.
Morgan is the right fielder for Grass Valley. And maybe we'll see Charlie Stevens continue to throw strikes. He settled down at the end of the first inning. Let's see here if he can do the same as the second inning progresses.
Left-hand hitter up at bat. Swung on and missed. Outside part of the plate. Here's the windup.
Big swing.
Swung on and missed.
Come on, Morgan, get a good hit.
There's the ball high. Tried to get him to go chase one outside the strike zone, but nothing doing as Morgan hung in there.
Grass Valley didn't score on great hitting last inning. They scored on a number of errors.
Ball low. Evens the count out, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they had some aggressive base running. The ball go back to the screen, and they clear the runners from third and second. So
that's just good hustle.
It is.
And that's the difference in the ball game right here.
Sure is.
Just missed. So after getting 2 quick strikes, Monagold hangs in there and runs the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. This will have to be a good pitch. There's Melissa on the camera out there and down the first base line. Oh, strike call right down the middle, crossed him up. So Stevens has settled down and struck out the last 3 out of 4 batters. And that'll bring up the leadoff batter, Daniel Hewitt. He singled and scored the first run of the ball game.
Yeah, the ball game started off with Hewitt singling, and then Davidson was hit by a pitch. And then I believe Wiles came in and got a hit the next time up.
Swung on and fouled down the right field line.
That'll go out of play. So let's see if Hewitt can get another hit for Grass Valley.
We're in the top half of the second inning. 4-2 your score, Grass Valley on top. Here's the pitch. Ooh, high. Evens the count out, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Only good pitchers.
Ooh, ball low in the dirt.
Stevens throws a lot of pitches. He doesn't have any junk, so at least I haven't seen a real curveball yet. Anything that's real breaking stuff. He just hauls back and throws. Looks at the glove and tries to hit it.
So Hewitt steps out of the batter's box, and now he's back in. Here's the pitch. Look out, ball low in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike to count.
Beautiful night for a baseball game, huh, Marty? Absolutely perfect.
It is gorgeous. Beautiful park. Well manicured. Good stands for the fans to watch the game. There's a ball high. He'll walk him. So on base for the second time is Hewitt, and that'll bring up Zane Davidson. He was hit by a pitch his first time up.
Nevada City looking for a double play ball.
Get a good hit. Put it over.
Ball low and outside. Good stop in there by O'Callahan as he kept the runner from advancing. All of a sudden, after getting that strikeout on a 3-2 pitch, Stevens is struggling with his control a little bit. Outfield, medium deep for Davidson. Oh, there's a ball hit out in right field. Coming in for it is the right fielder, Huff, and he makes the catch. Tracking it down, one hand, puts it away. Ball was hit hard.
Come on, John.
He danced around out there a little bit, but came down with it.
Take Zane's place.
There's Bo Huff. Oh, yeah, he looks like a football player. We'll probably see him in Nevada City's team here one of these days soon. Certainly got the name for it.
So that'll bring up John Wiles. That's the name that the announcer here at the field calls him, so we'll go with that. I think that's what we called him last week at the Tournament of Champions. John Wiles, he singled, scored a run his first time up. Big, strong hitter up there. He swings and tries to line one down the right field line. Here's a replay of that catch.
Just a nice little fly ball out into right field, and you couldn't see him dancing around, but it took him a second here to find it and makes the one-hand grab.
Throws it back to the cutoff man.
Come on, Joel.
Zach White keeps the runner from advancing. 2 outs. Oh, good strike call right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think that I was.
So Wiles steps back in. Look out, almost hit him in the head. Going on down to second base on that wild pitch. Wow, that's he had to get out of there in a hurry.
Oh, that's Daniel on second base.
Sometimes I don't know if Charlie knows where exactly it's going.
Now he's dusted himself off, steps back in the batter's box. Ooh, that looked pretty good. It might be a little bit low. Let's see what the count goes to here.
I believe it's 2-2 now, isn't it?
Well, we'll see if what the umpire is going to call. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a smash to the. It goes over the glove of the shortstop Wood. They got to play at the plate. Oh, they got him trapped off of first base, but there's nobody there. So the first baseman came in for the cutoff.
Yeah, that was good.
That'll go as a base hit, his second hit of the game for Wiles. He drives in the RBI.
You know, we're gonna give him a base hit on that, Marty, but that ball was right past the glove.
But it never. Wood put his glove down there, but it never.
Oh, did they put
it?
We'll
Never touched it.
We'll take a look at it here. I don't know. We may have to give him an air. Let's take a look.
No, you can't give him an air if he didn't touch it.
So he hits it hard, and then let's see.
See, he went down for it, and it just took a big hop right over the top of his glove.
Yeah, it sure did. Right between his legs.
No, it wasn't between his legs. It was to the right of him. Play it again. In slow motion, you'll see it. Here comes the run coming in to score. I watched it all the way. What game you watching?
I'm watching the A's on TV.
Oh, okay, yeah. now watch. Oh, here.
Okay,
let's go
back
now.
it up.
Now watch where it's to the left of his glove. See that? Now here we go.
So it takes a bounce right here,
And it goes right by it over the top of his glove, and it goes right on the outside of his leg. I watched it all the way. No, it's not. I'm telling you.
Okay, well,
Look out,
he
hits
just hit him. Yep. Okay, well.
Selleck gets hit by a pitch.
We're not going to dispute the immortal Marty Mortensen's call there, even though he is wrong.
If I watched it from this side over here before the replay. I had it from the direct angle right from here.
Yeah. He was showing how.
I'm telling you.
I believe you.
Okay, good. Thank you.
As long as it's not 80 miles an hour coming at you.
All right, now we've got a single hit batter, and that'll bring up
number 3.
Nick Acarius. And I believe that was strike called. It was. We have runners on first and second with 2 outs. 1 run already in. Look out, that's going to almost hit him again. He jucked out of the way. I think Charlie Stevens has got a little control problem right now.
I gotta get a picture of him after.
Yeah, he's wandering around the mound, too, thinking, boy, I got to do something about this. Little frustrated. That's a good shot of Acarius.
He steps back in there. Oh, there's a smash to the third baseman.
Look what I found.
Found in my glove. That's Heinzelman puts his glove down. It goes pop right into the glove on that hard smash by Acarius. And that'll be an unassisted putout by the third baseman. But Grass Valley comes up with 1 run on 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. And the score after 1 1/2 inning of play is Grass Valley 5, Nevada City 2.
And Nevada City couldn't have asked for a better ball. It was hit right to him. All he had to do was walk over and step on third base for the out. Got him out of an inning with two runners left on.
I like that by Heinzelman. He knew what he had to do. He knew if he got the ball, what am I going to do with it?
Right.
And he didn't even look at first base. He just caught the ball in his glove, took 1 step to the right, stepped on the bag, and so that's what you got to do. If you're an infielder, you got to say to yourself, if the ball comes to me, what am I going to do? You look at the situation and say, okay, if I get the ball, I just step on third for the force.
You got to have a plan.
Got to have a plan.
That's right. And that ball did go through his legs.
No, it didn't. I'm telling you.
So we're looking at a 5-2 score now.
And
Kyle Selleck will still go on the mound. We watched him throw his curves and spinners and junk last inning. Let's see if Nevada City can get back in it. There's a picture of the field. Selleck warming up. See, yeah, you can even see it from there if you stay on this angle. He likes to even practice those curveballs. You can watch him as he snaps off his wrist right here. Watch this. See him snap them off. And as he gets a little older and his arm gets a little more mature, he'll be able to snap them off harder, a little bit later in the throw.
Yeah, and then it'll end up like me with throwing all those curveballs. I had no fastball, so all I could throw was junk ball curve.
Junk.
And my arm went out. I was done.
But you know, a good knuckler
I
was still playing the major leagues at 50.
Well, I know, but I had a knuckleball, but without a fastball, you might as well just head up to the booth because they're going to be hitting you all over the park. Oh boy! So they'll step into the batter's box to lead off the bottom of the second inning is Ryan McCarthy, first baseman. This will be his first time up. Good curve ball, gets the black of the plate, strike 1.
That ball is not moving very fast. Selleck is throwing spot pitches with a little bit of junk and
keeps everybody off balance.
Yep.
There's a ball popped up in the air. No one knows where it is. Third baseman's calling for it, and he comes in and gets it. That is Davidson.
Zane Davidson. Lost his hat and a lot of hair flying around there, but he managed to find the ball and track it down. There he is. Good play.
Be the first out. That'll bring up Zach White.
Yeah.
Stepping in the batter's box now is Zach White with 1 out. Oh, look at that curve. That broke quite a bit.
Yeah, it did. White was faking a bunt, and he had Davidson at third base charging. I think here it is. Here's the pop-up with Davidson getting it. Running over there. Losing the hat. Tracking it down. Good play.
While we were away, got a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. As Selleck has settled down a little bit. Oh, excuse me, swing on that one for the second strike. Big roundhouse curveball by Selleck. There's another fastball. Got him looking.
I don't think he was expecting the straight ball.
I don't think so. That'll bring up Charlie Stevens, the pitcher. Let's see if they.
Look at the picture of Gabe Harris here. Gabe is the second baseman, and he's just a little guy. He stands around all those trees on the mound.
So Charlie Stevens steps in. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning for Nevada City. Swung on, fouled back into the screen.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
So as we were saying, the last game we did, the Penn Valley and
Ask if you were playing next week.
I guess Sierra Foothills
He
teams.
was over there, so I don't know.
There's
Little
I
chopper out in front of the plate and goes foul.
Yeah, that's okay.
was all pitching and 2 significant home runs. And here we're seeing a whole lot of hitting and some infield play.
Two strikes and 1 ball, huh?
That pitch was just a little bit outside.
I just thought you should know this
For
is a live
1
mic.
ball,
Picking you up to
2 strike count.
So, just
Ooh, just missed.
if you want to share, you can share.
I think Stevens thought he was
Otherwise, don't say your credit card number.
he was out on a called strike, but home plate
won't be on
umpire
the
Harry
DVD,
Brown
right?
says no. You got 1 more shot at it. Well, there you're out now as Selleck records a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on base. And the score after 2 complete innings of play, Nevada City trailing by a score of 5-2.
Here's a good picture of the team as they come together. Get the plan for the next inning. You know, these are all-star teams, as we mentioned before, and you know, although they've played an entire season of baseball, they haven't played together. So, although I'm sure they know all their positions, sometimes they mix positions up. They may use a shortstop at second base and so on, but they haven't had that long together as a team.
So Stevens comes back out here for the top of the 3rd inning to pitch to Eistenson and followed by Harris and Graham. There's a good shot of the snack bar and a good shot of third base umpire Joe Osorio as he walks out of your picture. Beautiful field out here. Temperature now is very balmy. Lights still really haven't taken effect as we're in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Grass Valley's got a chance to add to their lead, leading 5-2. Now the scoreboard changes over to the 3rd inning. And catcher Brandon O'Callahan throws it down.
So let's see if Charlie Stevens can settle down now and get this fine Grass Valley team out, as he'll be facing Eistenson. No, I take that back. Number 15 is Ben Blackman's going to pinch hit here. Ben Blackman will pinch hit.
Come on, Benny, you gotta stay loose.
Oh, inside. He bailed out of there on that.
Right past his nose.
Hey, stay loose in there now. Keep your head in there.
Yeah, that's got to be disconcerting. You're facing a picture that he's just,
Swing all the way through, kid.
it's like in that movie Bull Durham.
Yep.
He's going to hit the bull.
Yeah, well, see that. Set that first pitch up, then he bailed out big time on that.
And that pitch is right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah, but he bailed out because he saw that first one come in there. That's kind of tough. Here's the next pitch. Ellie, a little off balance on that swing. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's very intimidating. At first, come in as a pinch hitter off the bench, and he's getting the batter's box, and the guy throws one at your chin. All of a sudden, you go, whoa, wait a minute here. Swung on, he fouls that one back to the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, all pitchers have more confidence when they get ahead of a batter, but I see that with Charlie. He gets behind a little bit, and then he starts steering the ball.
Oh, right.
And when he gets ahead like this, he just kind of rears back and lets her fly, and that's when he's at his best.
Just a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Come on, let's hit. We're hitting.
Grass Valley out in front by a 5-2 score. The winner plays tomorrow, and the loser retires the uniform, waits for next year.
Step into it. You got to stay loose, kid. Stay loose in there now.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on. Whoa, base hit right up the middle. Hey, he got a good at bat after being dusted down the first time.
And where Charlie threw one right past his chin, he hit that ball right past Charlie's ear.
That's it. And that'll bring up, oh boy, I knew this was going to happen.
Let's go.
This is Matt. See what he says.
I didn't catch it, but you can try it, Marty. Go ahead.
Paruskiewicz. CZ. All right.
Go for it.
No. Matt's batter.
Okay, number 1. Matt, number 1.
He's pinch hitting here. Swung on. Good cut in there.
And with respect to Matt's family, I will make an effort to go down and find out how you pronounce his name. I'll be right back.
Okay. Get it phonetically, please.
Stay loose in there, Matty. Your head in.
There's a ball hit to the second baseman. They got a tag. No, he misses the runner, but he ran out of the baseline. He's safe there, but the runner should be out for running out of the baseline.
It's Paruskiewicz.
Paruskiewicz?
Yes, sir. That's the way it's pronounced. Paruskiewicz.
That looks pretty easy. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, Marty.
Oh, okay, you're not allowed to.
That's all right. We've already seen you blow a play, too, so we'll live with that.
Okay, so that unassisted put out by the second baseman, and Paruskiewicz is on at first base on a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up number 12. Steve Wright called Calum Semdry.
Semdry.
Come on, Caleb.
We got 1 out here in the top half of the 3rd inning. So Semdry steps in. So there's a ball hit to the second baseman. And they don't get him as it goes. That'll have to go as an error. Couldn't get anybody. Dropped the ball, had no play at second, picked it up and fired to the first baseman McCarthy, but not in time. That'll go as an error on the second baseman, and that'll bring up number 7, J.T. Matera.
You know, Zach White at second base, a classic play. He took his eye off the ball the split second before he had it in the glove.
There's an attempted bunt. Bats pulled back. Can't find the runner, and they can't find the ball. The runner's advance. So moving on down to second base is
Paruskiewicz.
All right, he's at second. He's at third. On at second now is Semdry. There's an attempted bunt again, but I think it goes as a ball.
So base running and errors are plaguing Nevada City. They're going to have to start cleanly fielding these balls and making some outs here, Marty, if they're going to pull themselves back in this game. Right now, a double play ball would be convenient.
Oh, that was a ball called a strike. So Matera steps back in to the batter's box. Runners in scoring position. Tries to bunt it out in front of the plate, foul. Should even out the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Infield playing in, trying to cut that run off at plate. Now they move back out a little bit. Matera should be swinging away here. Ball outside. Wow, pitching, gonna try to score.
They got him.
Oh, and the throw is high. That'll have to. I don't know if you could have got him, but a good throw may have
had a chance.
That's right. So Pereskovich scores. Good heads-up play there. Moving on down to third is Semdry. Another run comes in for Grass Valley, makes it a score of 6.
6-2. And we've got a little equipment problem with the catcher. Brandon O'Callahan is making an adjustment to his mask. Now they're going to step back in.
Strike called. That'll put down JT for the second out.
That was a big out. That was a big out. They have a man on third base, and with a score of 6-2, they've got an opportunity to get out of the inning with only 1 run.
Probably
scored.
gonna have to. Probably the scorekeeper's got this. The scoreboard operator's got to probably have to run it all the way up to 100 and back again. There's some way of doing it, but all right. Did you remember that step? Oh, 2 outs. That's correct. All right, we got the scoreboard correct now. Ooh, almost.
That's Charlie again. He goes at the head the first pitch. The batter is even smiling, looks at his dad in the stands and shakes it off.
So this is Daniel Hughes steps in. He has singled, scored a run, walked and scored a run. He's had a busy night on the offense. Takes the first pitch as a ball. There's a ball hit down to Wood at short. Fires to first base, and they got him this time.
Good play by Wood.
Final out, 6-3, saves the run on that putout. But they come up with 1 run on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and 1 runner left on base. After 2 1/2 innings of play, I'll show you the line score. 6 by Grass Valley and Nevada City with 2. Right, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten tonight by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Rental manager Greg Arthur wants you to know that HBE Rentals is a full-service rental facility in Grass Valley with a selection of tools and equipment that you'll need to get the job done right. He carries only the best from Caterpillar, John Deere, Bobcat, and Kubota. They have everything you need from pressure washers to carpet cleaners. It's all waiting for you at HBE Rentals. Proud to be a part of Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
And by Hastings Development, Inc., everybody wants quality, affordable homes, and that's the way HDI has done business since the year 2000. From custom-built, one-of-a-kind homes to community development projects benefiting the entire community, Hastings Development, Inc. is a leader in local home building industry. Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon have established HDI as a company you seek to bring your project in on time with quality built in. That's Hastings Development, Inc.
Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey Wood Corporation has been serving the professional contractors since 1990. Mark and Kevin Casey, along with Brent Frazier, have worked hard to establish a reputation for doing whatever it takes for you to keep your job on track and all of your men working. They offer the best in construction-grade lumber products from framing and siding, as well as custom doors and windows that are all on display at Casey Wood Corporation. They are proud to be a part of the Nevada City Little League organization. Lights beginning to take hold here at this beautiful Nevada City Little League complex, as we'll start off the bottom of the third inning. And coming to bat, it looks like Skylar Carpenter now is going to try to lay down a bunt. And it rolls out of play for a strike.
Kyle Selleck is still on the mound. And no reason why he shouldn't be. He had an excellent inning last inning with 2 strikeouts.
There's a smash up the middle. Could go for a base hit, and it does. On with a pinch hit single is Carpenter. And that'll bring up Fabilla. Unless they send a pinch hitter in for him. No, it's looks like
it's likely number 3, Woods. No, Woods going back. He's going back to the dugout.
And now coming to bat, let's see. That is number 9, Alex
Dentinger.
All right. He'll step into the batter's box. Tries to bunt, takes a called strike. Got the corner on that. Curveball, strike 2.
I will say this for Kyle Selleck. He certainly has more control, better control than Charlie Stevens.
Oh, look at that slow curveball changeup. Got away from a little bit, but
he tried to snap that one in. You see him kind of.
Yep.
Kind of looked like the way that I hit my pitch shots. You kind of trying to snap it in there.
There's a good curveball, swung on, fouled back, and its count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Dentinger is pinch hitting here in the third inning, swung on and missed. Goes on down on strikes, and that should bring up Rob Wood now. So Rob's got the potential to hit the long ball. We saw that in the TOC. Very savvy baseball player. Wide open stance. And they work the outside part of the plate, going on down for the steal, and he does. First stolen base we've seen in a long time. Legitimate stolen base.
He's got to pop up a little faster than that, so the possibility of that ball getting through the center fielder, he can take third. He decided to stay down there, take a little rest.
So Wood steps in. First pitch was the ball. There's and the ball took a bad hop. And the throw coming all the way into the home plate. It gets by the catcher and trying to score. And he's going to be safe. And going into third base is Wood. Boy, that was a bang play all the way around.
Sure was. Carpenter had a heads up play. Seeing that the ball went back to the screen, he took it off from third base. It was a little risky. But he got away with it.
A lower throw would have had him at home.
That's true.
But the left fielder missed the cutoff, man. That was the issue.
Here comes the replay. And the ball so he picks it up cleanly, and he's on third base. And then the ball goes to the screen now, and the coach sent him home. Oh, you can see the coach sending him home. Here's the play. And by golly, he does make it. Look at that. It's a high tag.
Yeah.
Something's going here.
That's why we were in that replay. We missed something as Bo Huff was the batter.
And Huff is now on first base.
Well, that was Cameron. Cameron Townsend was the pinch hitter for Huff.
And
but we didn't see. I was watching the replay. I didn't see what happened. Oh, he laid down a bunt and Rod Wood came in to score for the second run of the inning, and Townsend's on at first. And now Brandon O'Callahan will come in and bat in his normal spot. He struck out his first time up, so I think we got it straight now.
There's a hit by O'Callahan. Shortstop's going to field it, go to second base.
That was a nice
for the
play.
force. Yes, it was. Very good play. Shortstop Isingson fielded it cleanly, had the option to go to first base, took the sure thing at second. So that gives us 2 outs now, Marty. And here's the replay on that. Little bounder. Good play. Traps the ball.
There's the ball hit out into center field now. Coming in for it is the center fielder, Hewitt, makes a put out, and that'll end the inning. But Nevada City sends 6 batters to the plate. They had 3 hits and 2 runs, some wild base running.
So they've reeled them in just a little bit. Nevada City shortening the lead by 2 now, 6-4.
So after 3 complete innings of play, there's just their line score: Grass Valley 6 and Nevada City 4. I'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by
Nevada Union Joint High School District. Nevada Joint Union High School District, our local high school district, has many options to serve you. At Sierra Mountain Independent Study Program, you can receive a traditional high school diploma with a free Sierra College courses offered on-site, presented by highly qualified credentialed teachers. You can also take 1 or 2 classes at NU or Bear River and get work experience programs that are available. With so many choices, it's easy to see you need to look no further than Nevada Joint Union High School District, serving our community with higher education.
and by SIP Building Systems. Premier SIP structural panels are the most energy efficient in the country with a high efficiency rating that saves you 58% of your heating and cooling costs. Premier SIP panels help you retain the heat in the winter and keep out the heat during the summer. Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon are proud to introduce Premier SIP building panels for the local building industry and invite you to see them at SIP Building Systems, where they are saving energy for tomorrow.
And by Top This Auto and Truck Accessories. Top This is the only truck accessory store in Grass Valley and leads the way in innovative technology to make your truck or cart look great and run more efficient. Owner Chuck Cavros knows that nothing makes your car or truck look better than accessories from Top This. Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of parts from all top manufacturers. So give your truck some attitude and get the service you want at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories, your truck's favorite store.
Got a new pitcher on the mound, if I can read my handwriting. Caleb Semdry.
Simdry will take Charlie Stevens' place on the mound.
And leading off for Grass Valley, leading by 2 runs, is Zane Davidson.
There's a good pitcher, Caleb, as he stays warm, waiting for the first batter to come in.
Well, hold on. We got Ryan McCarthy on the mound. Where did we go? Where did I go wrong? I don't even have his name on my roster, do I?
We're being told.
Oh, there it is. There he is, number 12. Ah, that explains it. Sure glad I got some help.
Ryan McCarthy.
Ryan McCarthy. So Ryan McCarthy will be doing the pitching. It really throws you off when you got the same color uniforms. You think you got it figured out.
They did that purposely
I
just
know.
to fool us.
So Zane Davidson now will step in the bat Oh, good fastball thrown in there by McCarthy.
Wow, this kid rears back and fires. Let's see if he's got control. Another good fastball.
Little outside, missed the corner.
This is the first pitcher I've seen in the last few games. It starts with a full windup. Watch, he starts over the top of his head. A full windup. There he is.
Yep. It's a good curveball. That snapped that one off. Swinging on through it is Zane Davidson. He's been hit by a pitch, scored a run, fly deep to right field, and now is trailing by a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on to the curveball again. Whoa, baby.
Where have you been, Ryan McCarthy?
Man, Ryan is throwing some heat up there.
It may be that he has pitched a number of innings prior to this.
This will bring up John Wiles. He has singled twice, scored a run. Number 75. I think he wore that same number during the regular season. The old tackle number. Well, there's a curveball way outside.
Stick with the heat, Ryan. Stick with the heat. You got good heat, bring it. It'll get the job done most of the time.
Swung on, fouled down the right field line, goes out into short right field for the first strike of the against 1 ball.
Grass Valley leading 6-4 over Nevada City.
Whoa. Smoked that one in there. Good fastball.
You can hear the glove pop from way up here, Marty.
Mm-hmm. Curveball popped up. Going to be a play on it. Catcher comes over. O'Callahan just can't make it.
Just off his glove. Good hustle by O'Callahan.
First baseman is not McCarthy anymore. I couldn't see who that is over at first base.
We'll see as soon as it turns around. We can see his number.
Oh, it's Carpenter on first base. Oh, just missed. Home plate umpire Brown thought just for a minute, but then didn't raise his hand. So that goes, evens the count out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, fouled back into the screen.
What's Carpenter's first name?
Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Did you see his sister in the stands?
No.
Karen.
Oh. I'm not even going to comment on that.
All right, no comment. Here's the pitch. Oh, he fouled it at the plate. Count remains 2-2. I had you going there for a minute, didn't I? You had to think about it.
I was
looking. I know. I saw you looking over there, see if you could see her.
She sure as heck wasn't over there eating.
No. Well, no, that's exactly right. That was a good one. Curveball way outside. Swung on a miss. Good pitch in there by McCarthy.
And we have figured out that it's Skylar Carpenter now playing first base. He replaced Ryan McCarthy, who's pitching now.
Zach White still at second. Rob Wood is still at short. I think they have a new third baseman. Oh, Huff is over at third base.
They moved Bo Huff from right field, so we'll. Thank goodness we've got some good help in the box here.
We got Karen Tintle running the scoreboard, and she knows these. There's a ball.
Oh, that's fair.
It's a double.
That's fair. Right down the line, and it hit the third base bag.
And he goes in for a double. Good
Kyle,
hustle.
Yeah, Kyle Selleck will cruise in to second base with a double. That ball hit right on the bag and popped up in the air. Meandered on down the third baseline.
So that's his second base hit for Kyle, and Karen Tintle is running the scoreboard and helping us out. I guess she knows all these players for the Nevada City team. So she's helping us, and we thank her for that as they move the players around. Here's the pitch. Ooh, good strike call. We have runners. We have a runner on second base. That is Selleck. 2 outs. Vicarious at the plate. I think the count is 1-1. Let's see what the umpire says. Smash right back to the pitcher. McCarthy picks it up, fires over to the first baseman Carpenter, and that ends the inning, 1-3. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. A quick inning for McCarthy, as we've got 3 1/2 innings completed on the books, and the score remains 6-4 in favor of Grass Valley. No, top this. Oh, we didn't? All right. I'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Grass Valley Glass. If it's glass, then you have to think Grass Valley Glass. That's because Shauna, Marty, and NU football alumnus Curtis Sawin specialize in everything glass. And I mean everything, from vanity mirrors and replacement windows for your home to the tabletops and picture frames. You can trust Grass Valley Glass to have the experience you need to get the job done right. They even offer one-day service on your auto glass at Grass Valley Glass, where you can see through their work.
And also by Statewide Homes. Statewide Homes is your exclusive full-service Fleetwood Manufactured Homes dealership. And you'll find Scott and Sherry Murray, along with Jerry and Pat Hanaway, ready to guide you throughout the home buying process. Statewide Homes is on Sutton Way, just up from Long's. You're sure to find the latest home designs from the Fleetwood line. There has never been a better time to get the home of your dreams at Statewood, answering your needs for affordable housing. That's Statewood Homes. Statewide. No, well, no.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen, along with Stumbling and Bumbling Paul Brown, saying thank you for joining us on our Foothill network of stations. And be sure to be here next time for the coverage of District 11 Area 2 All-Star Playoffs as they continue live from Pioneer Park in Nevada City. We'll see the consolation bracket semifinals game between Sierra Foothills and the winner of tonight's contest of these Grass Valley and Nevada City teams, where one of these teams will move on to the finals and one will be eliminated on the road to the Little League World Series right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. New pitcher for
Grass Valley.
Yeah, you're right. Grass Valley. Had these uniforms that got me all messed up here. Let's see. We can get number 25. That is... that's Morgan Monagle. Oh, let there be light.
Just stumbling, bumbling, decided to turn the light on.
It's getting a little dark here. So Ryan McCarthy, the new pitcher for Nevada City, who came in and threw some pretty high-powered fastballs in there, will step up to the plate. Going up against another hard thrower, Morgan Monagle.
Wow, he does throw hard. Comes across with a kind of semi-sidearm. But an aggressive move to the plate. Watch this.
Yeah, here he
Bang.
ball hit to the second baseman. It goes right under his glove. That is number 9. Oh, really a good hustle. Going all the way to second base on that air was McCarthy.
He saw the center fielder, and that'd be Daniel Hewitt, kind of fumbling around for the ball, not really thinking about making a throw in, and took advantage of it, took second base. Well, here's the replay. It's a hard hit ball, but certainly fieldable.
You got to keep it in front of you.
Yeah, he kind of turned the side, but after the Olay on the second baseman, the ball, oh, there he goes. He kind of stumbles around it, steps on it once before he decides to throw it in. Allows him to take second base.
Good hustle by Ryan McCarthy. That should bring up, it looks like Zach White. He struck out his first time up. Ooh, snapped that one hard into the glove. But it had to go as a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Monagold's got to be one of their better pitchers. He's got a good move to the plate, and he throws hard.
Good form out there.
Yeah, he does. That's another strike.
No, that was ball. That would look like a ball, low.
But they may have been saving him just to finish this game off.
Not wasting any time. Swung on and fouled back into the screen. Got nobody out. Runner on second base on the air by the second baseman.
If Nevada City can score that run at second base, they're going to make it interesting here. It's only the bottom of 4.
Oh, ball way outside, and going on down to third base on that wild pitch is McCarthy. Now they've got a runner in on third with nobody out, and a 3-ball, 1-count strike. So Nevada City's got the making of a big inning right here. The infield comes in, try to cut that run off. Swung on and missed. And going down on strikes is White. And that, let's see who that will bring up. Looks like Stevens. It is. He struck out his first time up. He looks down for the sign. Going to have to get this run in for Nevada City. A attempted bunt. Oh, good stop in there by the catcher, Acarius. He saved a run.
He sure did. He backhanded that semi-wild pitch. He had the first baseman and the third baseman charging for the bunt.
Oh, good cut. Swung on. Fouled back into Acarius' glove. Monagold firing hard out there on the mound. Not wasting any time. He's ready to go again. Ooh, high and inside. Almost hit him. He backs out of there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Nevada City knows how important that run at third base is. They got to figure out a way to get him home, either on a wild pitch or an infield.
Strike called, curveball. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was a tough call. Looked like a bit outside from here. We're directly behind home plate.
Ooh, fastball, pumped that one in there. Second strikeout as Morgan is throwing hard.
I think if I'd been the coach of Nevada City, and I'm not, but if I had been, I might have tried to lay down a bunt there. Go for the suicide squeeze and bring this thing to 1. Now they've got 2 outs and a man on third base. They got to have some kind of a hit.
This will bring up Bert Heinzelman. Fouls the first one out of play.
Heinzelman had a hit the last time at bat, did he not?
Well, he had a double, and then he got pinch hit. Carpenter got the base hit in the third inning. Came around to score, and then now Heinzelman will bat again, and he's got 2 quick strikes on him. So that runner at third base is get a strikeout here. Change up, popped up,
It might
Could
drop
be
in.
trouble, and the first
Oh.
baseman comes over. What a play!
Great play over the back basket catch. Even gets a smile from the coach and a couple of high fives. No wonder he's an all-star.
That was John Wiles. He made a great play on that.
just
pop up.
nonchalantly found the ball.
That ends the threat. No hits, no runs. One man left on base. There's one error. So there's your line score, 6-4, as Nevada City lost a golden opportunity right there to bring that run in to get it within one run.
Well, that's a fact.
With a runner on third base with.
Here's
only one.
a replay of that catch by the first baseman, Wiles. Here it is. And it's just a little blooper. I thought it was going to drop in. It was
Game
kind
a
of
change up his way out in front.
Yeah, oh, there he is. And now watch this. He turns his back to it, finds the ball over his head, and gives it to Willie Mays. Check it
Little
out.
basket case right in the glove. How about that?
Good for him.
Nice play in there by John Wiles. Man, he lost his cap, but made the basket catch.
No problem.
So Ryan McCarthy still on the mound. We go to the top half of the fifth inning.
Like we said before, McCarthy must be one of their better pitchers.
Did you see that while we were watching that replay? We jumped into another ball game.
No.
We noticed. All right, I bet do we see the next batter up in the inning? Okay, let's watch this one.
Here it is. I couldn't.
And this is a great play. Look at this.
It's really good. I couldn't make that play.
No. I mean that's a major league catch.
And he does it nonchalantly.
And just throws the ball back into the infield and goes back, gets a big handshake from his coach, and
very cool.
All right, leading off now in the top half of the fifth inning. Yeah, let's see. We get his number. That's number 4 is Kyle Eistenson. On the mound is McCarthy. Behind the plate is O'Callahan. Swung on. Boom. Lined back into the screen. That'll get somebody's attention.
Needless to say, Grass Valley does not need to let Nevada City have any more runs. They're running out of innings.
Curveball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Whoa, big cut in there. Swung on, evens the count out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 6-4, your line score here in the top half of the fifth inning. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown bringing you this exciting action.
What's that red thing right there?
That hangs from the bottom of his mask.
Like the catcher
Lost
took
his,
one for the team there, lost something. That's a tough position.
Yeah, it is. You got a lot of little nicks back there. I didn't see it. It must have come off his helmet, huh? Let's see what happened here. And he's a foul tip and wow,
Oh, baby! Right off of his Adam's apple protector.
yikes! Now, even with the mask on, that's gotta.
Well, it hit that. It hit his red little chin protector.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm sitting up here in the booth. That brings the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One more time.
So it, yeah,
Oh,
that
look
sure
at
does.
that.
It
That
knocked
got
the
his
chin
attention.
It knocked his chin protector right off of there.
He'll catch the next one.
Yeah, he'll definitely catch the next one.
Strike called.
Good pitch.
It was outside part of the plate. So Ryan McCarthy comes in here. Has got 3 strikeouts, just giving up a double. But that's it. Firing some BBs up there, and that'll bring up Gabe Harris, he struck out his first time up. Oh, another good called strike. There's a good shot. There's that red throat protector. That sure did. Swung on and missed.
You know, I love the move to the plate that Ryan McCarthy has. We'll watch him here. He starts, he goes over the top of his head and comes through with the whole body.
Oh, good curveball. Another strikeout.
As he's congratulated on the mound by his entire infield. They needed him in the first couple innings when they were scoring all those runs on him.
That'll bring up Jordan Graham. He flew out the left field his first time up. There's a ball low in the dirt. Gets by the catcher for ball one. Ooh, curveball that didn't curve. Got him bailing out of there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Grass Valley leading Nevada City 6-4, top of 5.
Oh, good curveball, swung on and missed.
Oh.
There's a nice stop. Look what I found in my glove. Unassisted play by Carpenter over there at first base.
That was a great stab. He just stabbed at that ball.
And he didn't know if he had it or not. He looked in his glove. Look what I got. And he goes over and steps on first base with a put out.
It was a good play.
There was a couple of fine major league plays tonight we've seen. For the Grass Valley All Stars here in the top half of the 5th inning. They come up with no hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. And we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. There's your line score, 6-4. The score remains. Let's take a look at that replay.
Here's the stab by first baseman Skylar Carpenter.
That was a smash.
And he just reaches out.
Oh, look, I got it in my glove. Steps on first.
Takes care of the out.
So a couple of good defensive plays here by both teams in the last inning, keeping some runs from scoring, base runners off base, and we're all set to go to the bottom of the 5th inning with your score 6-4.
Morgan Monagold is going to stay on the mound. The hard throwing Morgan Monagold. Kid's not real big, a little kind of wiry, but boy, I'll tell you what, he sure brings the ball. Pops the glove of the catcher every time.
He throws 3/4 sidearm.
Yes, it's not really a sidearm, but it sure is an overhand. It sure is an overhand.
No, it's about 3/4.
Maybe we can get a shot of him warming up. And he's got a big follow through after he releases the ball, which is I think where he gets some of his velocity. See that follow through?
He can bring it.
Yep, sure enough. These kids have had some good coaching. There's, it may be Little League Baseball, but any adult or parent that is inspired to coach a Little League team, which is incredible numbers of hours, usually has some background and can coach the kids.
Fabilla steps in and he hits a single. He's got a lot of speed. He's not gonna try for 2, but he gets a base hit to lead off the inning. So Fabilla, who doubled his first time up, gets a single here, and that'll bring up Rob Wood.
Yeah, Fabilla on first base is kind of holding his back. Looks like he may have tweaked his back or something on that hit. It's kind of an oddball hit, Marty. It hit
in
just,
the ground.
It hit the ground just towards the first base line, and then it bounced over the on-charging first baseman's head into right field.
There's a ball hit down the third baseline foul as Wood steps into the batter's box, and got to be very careful with him. He can park one out in the deepest part of the outfield.
Last inning, Nevada City left a man on third base with no outs.
And that run they didn't get may come back to haunt him here.
Could very well.
There's a ball, low in the dirt, and going on down to second base is Fabella. And that'll be a wild pitch. So now in scoring position with nobody out, and Rob Wood at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Oh, he got him chasing after that changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bo Huff on deck.
Wood needs to settle himself and get some wood in the ball.
Oh, got him on a curveball outside corner.
Wow.
Big strikeout right there as the so that'll bring up Huff. He has singled. Then was pinch hit for by Townsend, who also singled. Let's see what Huff can do in the batting in the 4th position. Ball just a little bit outside. In the cleanup spot. Let's see if he can get a hold of one here. Outfield playing deep, straight away. Oh, he went after that ball on the outside part of the plate.
Monagold's best pitch is coming across with that semi-sidearm. It kind of comes across the plate and ends up to the outside.
There it is again. That same pitch.
Yep.
That's a money pitch right there.
And it's probably real hard for the batter to pick up early. So he doesn't get to see the ball until it's halfway there.
And there it is again. It's not wasting any time either. He just getting the ball rear back and firing. So he got two of the big hitters out on strikes.
You bet.
The runner is still at second base, and that'll bring up O'Callahan, the catcher. He has struck out and was safe on a sacrifice. And they're
going to score him from third.
They could, and he comes in. That is going to come on. That'll be a wild pitch and an error on the catcher.
That is a big run, Marty. That pulls him within 1. So, like you said, that runner they left on third base, where they didn't try the suicide squeeze or bunt home, they would have this game tied up.
So it's still a 1-run game right now, 6-5. There's a ball hit to the first baseman. I think that was Wiles over there.
Sure enough, 75 Wiles.
And he makes the unassisted put out. In the inning, but that big run came in to score here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 error. No runners left on base after 5 complete innings of play. There's your score, 6-5 in a real tight ball game.
So I think we have the replay of the run scoring. The ball is bobbled. It's not really a bad pitch, but you'll see the catcher bobble it. And it hits his glove, and it gets away from him, and it trickles out in front. That was some good heads-up running. A little.
Then the ball
risk. Yep, there you go.
The ball was low right through the third baseman's legs, and then going in to score. There he is.
Yep, sure enough. The catcher got out of the way just in time.
Well, you got to run over.
Yep, He's a lot bigger than him. So, like we've talked about before, you lose and you go home, and you turn your uniform in, and both of these teams are going to play the 6th inning.
In a one-run ball game.
With Grass Valley ahead by 1 run, exactly. I
Yeah,
think
the coach is strategizing over there what they're going to do, trying to get all the players in. And you need a computer to keep track of how many players have been in, who's not got a chance to play, who's not have a chance to hit. There's a good shot of the crowd.
it is a beautiful summer night.
The high today at Lake of the Pines was 92 degrees. And it was lovely down at Lake of the Pines.
We're about 500-600 feet above that here in Nevada City, and I'm guessing it's, what do you think, Marty? 75,
right now, it's
78?
it's in the mid 70s, I think, right now. Just an absolutely gorgeous evening.
And you can hear the excitement in the crowd as they're getting ready for the 6th inning. The parents for Nevada City are a little antsy.
Looks like they're going to be drawing some numbers here, huh, for the 50-50 split the pot.
That's the fun part of this game. No, don't you like action and adventure and not knowing who's going to win and who's going to lose? Well, you got to watch it. You can't.
And Ryan McCarthy.
That's like running away from a shooter.
So leading off is Morgan Monago.
To face McCarthy.
Tries to bunt. Going to be able to hear your number?
Better not be long.
Ball just outside. Evens the count out, 1 ball, 1 strike. McCarthy still on the mound. Way outside. Good stop in there by O'Callahan. Makes the count 2 balls, 1 strike. 6-5 your score. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. Ball low.
All of a sudden, McCarthy's having little control problems, like he's trying to throw too hard, maybe.
Needs to get a strike here.
There's
He
one.
does. Good pitch. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
You know, 2 fundamental mistakes that young pitchers make is they try to steer the ball or they try to overthrow the ball.
Just outside. Walks the leadoff batter. And that'll bring up Daniel Hewitt. He has singled and walked and scored twice and hit the ball hard his 3rd time up to the shortstop. Oh, the leadoff batter.
Come on, Daniel.
Grass Valley trying to pad their lead, their 1-run lead, to protect for the bottom of the 6th.
There's a strike called. Attempted a bunt, held back. Ooh, just got out of there just in time as that ball was high and inside.
He's lucky that didn't hit the bat.
Evens the count out at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, strike call. That looked a little bit high, but he took it for a called strike.
Harry Brown behind the plate has been giving that pitch to both pitchers all night. A little high on the outside.
Ooh, that was a curved ball that he said, whoa, wait a minute here. Two and two as Hewitt bailed out big time on that one. That was high and inside, almost on his chin.
Puts Monagold at second base.
There's a strike called right there. That'll get him.
Boy,
for
that's
the first out.
That's a big out.
Boy, it was.
And they're going to take the ball, and apparently McCarthy can't throw anymore, I would guess, because he's doing a great job. If they keep him under 20 pitches, they can use him tomorrow, I'm being told from the magic man in my headphone. You keep him under 20 pitches, and apparently the innings that he pitched tonight don't apply. Is that true, Marty?
I believe that's the correct call on that.
It's a new rule this year.
New rule this year. 20 pitches below that, come back tomorrow.
He did a good job. So now on the mound we have number 7, and that would be.
I think that's Bo Huff.
So Bo now has played right field, and he's played third base.
Now he's on the mound. So they're going to try to make him Huff the Magic Dragon here to retire the side, it looks like, huh? And I'm being also told by Gil Dominguez that it is an 85 pitch maximum that any pitcher can throw in a week, I believe.
Is that that's
game.
In a game?
Game.
So I don't know who they have with a clicker,
right.
but they obviously are counting the pitches. It might be the responsibility
of the official scorekeeper down at the scorer's table.
At the scorer's tables. Oh, I'm being told that each team has an official scorekeeper that counts the pitches.
So Huff now on the mound.
You can tell about Josh Toff, TOC. Yeah, perfect game going.
Yeah, that was one of the things in the TOC, Paul. Josh Toff, the pitcher for Bear River, had a perfect game going, and you can only throw 85 pitches in a game, and he had a no-hitter, and the 85th pitch that he threw was a ball hit out between the left fielder and the center fielder, and it dropped in. So he allows one hit, and his father was the manager and came out and pulled him. We couldn't figure out what the deal was. And then they found out it was the 85 pitch rule, and there's our camera took one for the team.
No, this is a good rule, though.
You can't.
You can. These kids are. I mean, they're still developing. Those arms are still young, and you just can't overwork them.
Swung on. Gets away from the catcher O'Callahan and moving on down to third base on that wild pitch.
It's going to change the dynamics of the game. You could just take a pitcher from it for 20 pitches. You could just take them all. Take 5 pitches from it.
So Zane Davidson now is the batter. He's been hit by a pitch, scored a run, struck out, and flied to right. Ooh, inside, almost hit him. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Huff throws hard. He doesn't have the kind of quality setup and release that the McCarthy does.
There's a smash that they got to play at the plate. And they got him. Yeah, that was a good throw.
Great play by the third baseman.
Well, that was that's number 1 who came in. That is Heinzelman is over at third base now. He double clutched and threw a strike into home plate to O'Callahan, who blocked the plate.
Here's the play. It was a great throw, but it was also a great play by O'Callahan. Watch him block the plate. And so there's a strike. He just nails him there. And he blocks it and keeps his leg from scoring.
That's right, because he had beaten the throw, but O'Callahan blocked him off.
And even though he tagged him real high, he kept him away from the plate.
That's right.
So while we were watching the replay, there was a pass ball by O'Callahan.
We're going to see it again, and you see how he blocks. Oh, there it is.
So here it is again. So he blocks it with his knee.
And
Keeps
then
him away
tags
from the
him,
plate.
yep.
And tags him high.
Tags him on the leg, back of the leg, and right before his foot hit. Good call in there by home plate umpire Harry Brown. He was right on top of that. Now that'll bring up John Wiles. He has singled twice and struck out. This is a big batter to get here, and he check swing, fouls it down the first baseline.
They got 2 strikes on him now. Yeah, had that run scored.
Yeah, that could have been the final blow.
Sure enough.
Oh, it got him. What a big strikeout right there as for Grass Valley here in the top half of the 6th inning. That walk did not come back to haunt them. They had no hits, no runs, and no errors, and one runner left on base. And now after 5.5, there's your score, 6-5 in favor of Grass Valley, and it's Hold'em Grass Valley time as Nevada City will send up the 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters.
And boy, you got to hand it to Bo Huff. Came in there, took the baseball, and managed to get a big strikeout there at the end. Big strikeout. So we'll go to the bottom of 6. And Grass Valley will try to hold Nevada City out, shut them out of a single run to tie the game or more to win. You would have the winner here, like we've said, advances to play Sierra Foothills, and the loser goes home.
Washes the uniform and turns it in.
It says it's time to go to the pool.
The season is over.
These kids play a lot of baseball. They played the entire season. And
the tournament of champions, if their team makes it to the 1st and 2nd spots of their respective leagues. And then they play and if they get selected to play in the All-Star game, then playing again.
So our scorekeeper is obviously a baseball mom with 4 boys, she tells me.
No, she says no, she does not want to talk on the phone.
She does not want to talk. Yeah. Well, and
she's saying no.
So when did your boys start playing baseball? She's got 4 boys, and one of them's a high school player.
It's Karen.
It's Karen Tintle.
Tintle. Okay, Karen. Now you tell us about your oldest boy is a high school player, right?
My oldest son is Robbie Porter, playing at NU High School.
Okay.
And he's been playing American Legion this summer.
And then what about your other 3
And then
boys?
I have my son Christopher just got done with the Junior All Stars.
All right.
We played 3 games. Didn't make it to the finals, so now we're enjoying summer with him.
Okay.
And then I have 2 younger boys who are
going to be baseball players.
Baseball players, yeah. That we have a 5- and 8-year-old.
There's a rip up the middle.
Well, thank you, Karen.
Chavarro comes through with a big hit. Right up the middle over the pitcher's head.
Charveau gets the base hit. And that'll bring up McCarthy.
And I think that they should be bunting him down. I mean, let's play some fundamental baseball here. We need 1 run. So it would really surprise me if they let him swing away.
Well, he's hit the ball hard.
And Monogold has been pitching well, too, so.
Swung on. Strike 2.
That ball had McCarthy completely fooled.
Well, with the potential with the leadoff batter on at first base, infield playing double play depth, trying to get that lead runner. There's a ball outside. He checked on that one. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. as Monagle trying to work that corner.
McCarthy's not choking up, protecting.
There's a ball hit to the first baseman, coming over for it, making the snag is Wiles again. He's made some spectacular catches tonight, hasn't he?
He just kind of
nonchalant
lumbers over there and sticks out his glove and says, "Okay, not a problem." There he is. Good for you.
And that'll bring up Zach White. He has struck out twice.
So Nevada City might consider stealing with 1 out.
Strike called on a high fastball. Take a look at that.
Here's Wiles again with his little, I'm going to go over there and just kind of, okay, there you go. Got it. Nice.
Whoa, good curveball. Outside part of the plate, called strike.
Monagle is just bringing the heat now.
And he's not wasting any time.
No, he's just letting her fly, and he's got that same pitch, Marty, like that go-to pitch.
Yeah, that little sidearm curveball here.
Comes across the plate.
Here it comes again. Oh, just a little bit outside that time.
But umpire
tried to tempt White.
Umpire Harry Brown is giving him that outside part of the plate. It is legitimately a strike, but it's a
pretty
tough
tough to hit.
Yep.
Hey, checks that one just outside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yep.
As Monagle continues to work that corner.
Morgan gave a little hop off the mound that time. You see that? He thought he had him.
He's really bearing down. Hey, got him that time. There's
little Tiger Woods fist pump. Morgan, Monagle trying to close this thing out.
So that'll bring up Charlie Stevens, the pitcher that started this game, and they jumped on him for 4 runs in that first inning. It looked like it was going to be a big blowout, but he's got a chance to keep this inning alive. So Charlie Stevens steps in there, and he's got to deliver here. And going down to second base, so they could have him, and it looks like they do.
They got him.
Does he have? Yeah, they did. That's the ball game. He waited to see if he caught the ball. Good throw in there by the catcher, Acarius, and they run themselves out of the inning, but they had to take a chance of getting that runner down.
Yep, sure enough.
And that'll be on the leadoff single. Chavot gets put out on a attempted stolen base, and that goes 2 to 6 for the put out. That ends the inning. And here for Nevada City in the bottom half of the 6th inning, they come up with no runs on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. And your final score, 6-5, an exciting ball game. Thanks for your help, Karen. And as both teams come out and congratulate each other, you called that steal to get down there on the previous batter. And that might have made a difference, but never can tell, as the good throw by Acarius as he threw that ball down right on the money, and the umpire came over. That was Joe Zorio.
Yeah, I like that.
He waited until to make sure that the ball was in the glove, because the ball was there before the runner got there, and the tag was made before, but he wanted to make sure that the ball was in the glove. It was, and so Nevada City comes up 1 run short and they are eliminated, as Grass Valley now will move on to play in the consolidated bracket for the consolation round. And then the winner of that game between Sierra Foothills and Grass Valley will move on to play Penn Valley.
Correct.
So that's the lineup for the next couple days, and we had an exciting 2 ball games here tonight. As the players get handed their awards for taking part in the tournament. 6-5 your final score, as that big run that when they had that runner on third base in the 5th inning, they couldn't get him in.
And they opted not to suicide him home.
The 4th inning.
Right.
4th inning, they had the runner with nobody out, and the runner on third base couldn't get him in. That's a difference in your ball game. And it came back to haunt him.
And that first inning, Marty, the first 3 batters, first four batters scored. And that was some base running errors and some, I think just some tightness by the by Nevada City there at the very beginning came back and haunted them as well.
So Grass Valley will move on. Nevada City goes home. And we've got some more exciting Little League baseball action next for the next telecast. So stay tuned. I'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week has been brought to you this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to present the 2007 All-Star Tournament.
And by Hastings Development, Inc., Chris and Kevin Hastings, along with Sean Solomon, support Bear River Little League.
Caseywood Corporation. Caseywood Corporation is happy to bring you all this exciting Little League action.
And Nevada Joint Union High School District, always serving our community with higher education.
SIP Building Systems. Chris and Kevin Hastings and Sean Solomon believe in the character of youth sports.
And Top This Truck and Auto Accessories. Chuck Cavros and his family salute the players and coaches of all the All-Star teams.
Grass Valley Glass, Shauna Marty and NU football alumnus Curtis Alwyn remember their days of Little League.
And Statewide Homes. Sherry and Scott Murray, along with Pat and Jerry Hanaway, love to support youth activities.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us on our Foothill network of stations, and be sure to be here next time as our coverage of District 11 Area 2 All-Star Playoffs continue live from Pioneer Park in Nevada City. We'll see the consolation bracket semifinals game between Sierra Foothills All Stars and the Grass Valley All Stars. One team will move on to the finals, and one team will be eliminated on the road to the Little League World Series right here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
What a good game, Marty. We've seen two really good games tonight.
Yeah, fine performances by Penn Valley tonight, and now followed up by Grass Valley. All teams played well, but those were the two winners. Grass Valley beating Nevada City 6-5 here in our second game, and they'll advance. Grass Valley will advance to play Sierra Foothills. And I will be doing something else the next couple of days, and so Paul Brown and Gil Dominguez will be bringing you all this exciting play-by-play and color action. And we'd like to tell you that the executive producer and director for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez.
That's a fact. In titles and replay, Brandon Duckett.
Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. Thanks, Paul.
You bet, Marty. Camera operators, the great Maverick King, Miles Everett, and Marissa Dominguez.
Office manager and official touchdown production photographer, Lynn Dominguez.
Also head honcho, remote facilities, the Commander 2.
And the Commander 2 maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. And look for us on the World Wide Web. Touchdown Productions can be found there. And also, we'd love to hear from you, Gil at touchdownproductions.com. And we'd like to tell you that this final score here tonight was Grass Valley 6, Nevada City 5. Grass Valley moves on to play Sierra Foothills tomorrow night. Look for that exciting game. And for all of us here at your NorCal Game of the Week, Marty Mortensen, along with Paul Brown and Gil Dominguez and the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team, we'd like to say thank you for joining us here tonight, and we'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Marty.